You know, the U.S. economy is doing quite well, so the Federal Reserve will not increase interest rates right now, but that could change in September. What do we as consumers need to know here? 11 Alive Cheryl Preheim sits down with the managing director of Morgan Stanley, Ron Hart, to find out.
What's the big takeaway from the meeting this week?
Well, they went from the word the economy is solid to strong. So the economy, as we all know, is pretty strong. At 4.1% GDP growth, very big. The Atlanta Fed indicated that they have 5% internal numbers in the South. So the economy is growing well, and what the Fed does, and its mission is to slow down the economy when it's going too fast and speed it up when it's going too slow. So they're tapping the brakes now, where they threw gas on it 10 years ago. So
if this rate hike comes in September, likely a quarter point, how do you think that will impact the average consumer?
Yeah, the average person on a car loan will be a few dollars extra a month, so it's not that big a deal. For most people, it's the trend that matters. Are they going higher, and how much higher will they go? We've had 7 years of basically zero interest rates and an inordinate period of time with zero interest rates. So that stimulated the economy. Now we're back to more normalized levels. The normalized Fed rate is 4% over a long period of time. It's right now tickling 2%, so it's kind of getting more normal rates. Savers will benefit.
We've had a steady incline for quite some time now. You hear some people say, well, is the bubble going to burst soon? It eventually does. Your thoughts on that?
Well, we're 10 years into a cycle. It's the second longest recovery we've ever had. So the trees don't grow to the sky. Recovery's in. You'll have a slight recession. Very natural, very cleansing, very good for the economy. But we're in an aging economic cycle, so it could happen at some point in the future. Not bad. It is going to happen, so it's just a matter of when.
I'm curious how Atlanta stacks up to the rest of the country.
We're doing well. The housing prices, the average housing price in Atlanta is up 5% year to date. The average home's $250,000. You see all these condos and Cranes and Buckhead and places like that. It's incredible right now. That may be an aging cycle as well. Sometimes it's better to rent than own when things run up too much. And with interest rates rising, the way the Fed's having them rise, the cost of home ownership will go a little bit higher because the interest rates are higher.
So the rental market might increase.
Might do better, yeah.
All right. Ron Hart, thank you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate the time.
Thanks.